Thank you all for coming. I'm Carol Robinson. I'm board chair of Carnegie Library. And I'm actually here representing the board, but also Mary Frances Cooper, our executive director, would normally be giving this welcome. She unfortunately is really under the weather this morning, so they handed me her notes, and I'm going to try to see if I can do what Mary Frances does so expertly. But thank you all for coming out. We have a gorgeous sunny day. We've been part of this community for, I think, about 4 decades. We are active here with the schools. We're active with the daycares, and of course we serve the citizens here. This is our 16th renovated library. I think this one is, everyone I see just excites me. This one is particularly exciting because we took a building that was not particularly light inside and made it a light-filled and welcoming building, and also one that's fully accessible so that people in the community can use it for meetings and all sorts of things that perhaps they weren't able to do it in it before. And we hope you'll enjoy some of the things here. There's an outdoor deck, there's a teen space, there's an ultra low-res studio for programming, for all sorts of high-tech type things that we've been introducing in our libraries around the community. So there's comfortable places to read, there's places to share and learn, and we have, of course, the wonderful books that you always hope to find at Carnegie Library. We want to take a minute to thank the many people who made the planning for this possible, and our donors and our supporters, because without them, this building would not have taken shape, nor would have all of the other projects that happened before, and the few we have to complete, at which point we'll have gone through the entire system and made all the libraries accessible, air-conditioned, and welcoming to our community. Those people that have made this possible include the Jack G. Buncher Supporting Organization of Carnegie Library, UPMC Health Plan, Duquesne Light, the Commonwealth's Keystone Recreations Park and Conservation Fund and its Neighborhood Assistance Program, Allegheny County's Community Infrastructure and Tourism Fund, and Pittsburgh Water and Sewer Authority's Green Infrastructure Grant Program. I always say that libraries doing something better altogether, and this is a perfect example of the community coming together to make this building possible, and the community supporting us in our ongoing programming and services. We also have a number of distinguished guests with us today, including several elected officials and regional representatives, and some of them you'll hear from shortly. And there's a representative here from Wayne Fontana's office, and a representative, County Executive Rich Fitzgerald, our City Council President Bruce Krause, who's also a member of our library board, Dan Griffin from the Regional Asset District, and Stacy Mulligan. I'm looking around, I don't know Stacy. Stacy Mulligan over there from the State Office of Commonwealth Libraries. Carlin, have I missed anyone? Okay. Thank you so much for your support on this project, and I want to thank our members of the Board of Trustees who were here this week for events leading up to this, and also today, and I see a few of them in the audience, so thank you. Representatives from many nonprofit community partners. I'd like to acknowledge folks from the Economic Development South and the Hilltop Alliance who have been through this planning process with us and help us make the library best suited to the community that will be using it. We go through a community process everywhere that we open libraries, and it's that input that makes the library very, very specific to each location. There's no cookie cutter construction that goes on. We try to do what the community wants and what they need. There are many neighborhood individuals and partners who have also participated. I can't name them all, but I want to thank you for being here for us during the construction and for being our neighbors, and I hope we're a good neighbor to you in the years to come, as I think we'll be attracting more and more people to this commercial district. At this time, I'd like to ask to the podium Keith Werner from Senator Fontana's office. Thank you.
Okay. Good morning. My name is Keith Wayner. I'm here on behalf of Senator Fontana. He very much wanted to be here to celebrate another new library for our city and for the residents of this community, but unfortunately the state budget process is taking him taking him away from us this morning. He's been a champion for the library and the community in the many roles that it serves for constituents. Young or old, or somewhere in between, the library has something for everyone. He's worked closely with the library over the years and has been able to witness firsthand many of the great services the library provides, and has seen just how effective they have been and how helpful they are to many. The presence of a vibrant library, a place where the community can not only connect with neighbors but connect with the rest of the world, is a wonderful asset for any community and is something that is needed and wanted in this community. Congratulations to everyone involved with the library's planning, design, and construction teams. When you go inside, the transformation that's taken place at this library is remarkable, and it's truly a building that the community can be proud of. On behalf of Senator Fontana, I want to congratulate everyone at the library, the board, and all the dedicated staff members. The Carnegie Library System continues to make this region a better place. And congratulations to the Knoxville community. We hope everyone enjoys this new library. Thanks.
Hi, welcome everybody. Rich Fitzgerald, County Executive. I'm representing the County Executive, and I am the County Executive. So anyway, it is great. We have so many great partners who came together for this library and to see the great improvements that it is. I certainly want to thank Carol, Chair of the Board, and the work she does. Mary Frances Cooper, who couldn't be here today but does such great work. Carlin in the back, you know, organizing everything. And you've got some great representatives in this community who really care about libraries. We heard from Keith from Senator Fontana's office, and Senator Fontana helped provide some of those CITF funds that went into this, the $100,000 that we provided with the county. And I see Pat Early, Deputy Director of Economic Development, who's here as well. You also have no greater advocate for this neighborhood than City Councilman Bruce Cross, who we're going to hear from in a little bit as well. We know what libraries do for a community. We know they improve the quality of life. They improve the property values. They improve all the kind of things that go on. And as I look around and see the youngsters here today, this is really about you guys. And I can't think of anything. You're going to spend a great summer sitting with your mom or your dad or your grandma or your grandpa, sitting there reading a book. Couldn't be anything better to spend some time and be able to learn and escape. You know, you read about all kind of things all around the world that come through a book that you can do. And I know Carol and I were at something just a couple weeks ago where we're challenging that we're going to read 90,000 books this summer. Was that the number, Carol, that we used? 90,000 books. Not you by yourself. You're going to read 30,000 of them.
Are you going to read the other 30?
Yeah, exactly. No, we're going to challenge these guys right here. We want to make sure that Knoxville carries its weight in reading those books. So we're going to start today and getting those books and getting them read. But it really is. It's a great partnership, everybody coming together, improving a community, improving the quality of life for our young people. I also want to acknowledge Dan Griffin from the Regional Asset District. I just want you to know, over the last 20 years, that RAD tax, that 1% tax you pay, it goes to all kind of things. Well, $500 million over that time has gone into libraries all throughout Allegheny County. It's a great investment in what we do. So, I also notice our distinguished judge, Judge Clark, is here with us today. Judge, good to see you as well. Also a great supporter of our library. So thanks to everybody. We're looking forward to cutting this ribbon and getting reading. Let's go get them. Thank you.
All right. Well, good morning, everybody. Good morning. How excited are you? I know. I'm joined by my colleague here and also a fellow board member of the Carnegie Library, Natalia Rudiak, and I'm going to bring her up. She's going to say a couple words, too. But I know it's hot, and I know you're excited to get inside, so we're going to kind of keep this brief so that you can get in and begin enjoying all the wonderful amenities that the new Carnegie Library brings you. I know this has been a long road. There are so many people to thank. The list is far too long to be able to enumerate them here today, but these things don't happen in a vacuum. These happen, like Rich likes to say, by working together as a team team, and we are a great team. And the proof that we're a great team is the fact that we have this amazing new facility here today. And what a wonderful gift to Knoxville and to the Hilltop communities, and to keep the legacy of learning and literacy alive in our Hilltop neighborhoods. So I'm so happy for you. We'll get you out of the sun. We'll get you inside and start enjoying this wonderful new library. Congratulations, everyone.
Hello, everybody. These are my couple words. Just kidding. My name is Natalia Rudiak. I am actually technically the city council member for Carrick and our southernmost neighborhoods, but in a sense, I am actually your neighbor here. I live on Brownsville Road, and so I have a selfish interest because I use this library on a regular basis, and I drive down Brownsville Road, get my books at Carrick, and then I'll come back, and then I'll visit the Knoxville Library, so I do a loop. But I could not be more excited to be here. I also see some individuals from some of the neighborhoods that I represent, which I think is a beautiful thing. I think we're recognizing here in the city that we no longer have strict neighborhood boundaries, that what happens in Knoxville influences what happens in Carrick, influences what happens in Beltuber, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. So this library will have a profound, profound impact on the community, on the children. There's just so many amazing activities. And I have to laugh when the county executive talked about the millions of dollars from the taxes going into this library. I think this was the first time I've actually heard applause for taxes, which is amazing. But when we see things like this, you can't help but be proud and applaud. So thank you all. I look forward to seeing this beautiful new building. Thank you.
Okay, are we ready? Okay, I'm ready too. We have a few younger ribbon cutters here. If I could have these young children, maybe these 4 young children here stand with us.
Come on, you want to cut the ribbon?
Come on. And then if I could also have Friends of CLP Knoxville, our trustees, Libraries for Life campaign donors, our library manager, Jennifer Pickle, who is responsible for running this show after we leave today, and our distinguished guests, elected officials. If you'd come up here, I'm going to distribute some scissors. We're going to make a snip and welcome everyone inside for the festivities. So thank you all for coming today.
Thank you.
Come on, everyone. Okay, so I think I'm going to ask the young man in the middle. Would you hold the scissors?
I'm only 5 years old.
I'm going to give one scissor. I'm going to give some of the adult scissors, if that's okay. You can sort of. I'll give Rich we're going to give you a.
You guys first, so we can squeeze a few more folks in.
Dan, you want to get in here? Hey, how you doing?
Bruce, come on.
No, you guys go ahead. Here, guys.
Can we see everyone? Anyone else need to move up?
Okay.
Are we ready?
Everybody look up for one shot.
Look up! Look up! Look up! Look up!